I'm gonna tell you how to make it out the hood. And I only want to make this video because pretty much my whole life I've thought, man, I'm gonna do something cool. Yeah, and that was pretty much it. Pretty vaguely though, I knew I wanted to be an entertainer, but what kind, I couldn't tell you. In high school, I went to a school called Simeon in Chicago, and the school's whole identity was sports. I used to watch guys flexing offer letters from big universities, and I was like, damn, I want to do that. But despite being tall, I couldn't really hoop. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I could play football, but I actually wasn't that good of a receiver. I tried out for the basketball team, but I did not score, and I found a nigga and he proceeded to make a contested layup while sliding into the crowd. They went crazy. I'm still convinced to this day that I was so trash that I single-handedly made him look like a better player. But the track coaches were always coming to me in lunch and the hallways trying to convince me that I should run cross country, and that worked out for me. So at this point, I thought, this is what I've been talking about. I'm about to get these letters. We going to college, man. I told y'all. But I didn't actually get any letters. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna reach out. And after a few track meets, I started emailing the track and field coach at the University of Illinois in Champaign. And he did not email me back. And like a dumbass kid, I quit the team after my sophomore year. Had I run my junior and senior year, I might have actually gotten an offer, but I was impatient. And this whole time I was seeing people on YouTube becoming famous, like this one kid who dropped an album called Finally Rich. I saw all his ops start blowing up on YouTube, and I saw how every teenager in the city started uploading music videos, but I didn't know how to do that. I recorded a fight at my school one time and posted it, but YouTube took it down. But anyway, fast forward to my senior year, I broke the myth of getting accepted into college, which is also key to you getting out the hood. Now, I took a gap year, so at 19, I discovered that the average state university, like the university with the state in it, will pretty much let anybody in. Now, I'm not telling you to go to college and go into debt because, wow, what a ripoff. My point is, it's a shame college is so expensive because no matter where you're from, going away to college, like not just an hour away, is a change of scenery. A change that can honestly make you more creative, even if you don't graduate. Like if you're from the suburbs, go to university in a small college town, or at most a small college city like Tempe, Arizona. If you're from a big city, go to college in the middle of nowhere, essentially like a Iowa State. This is one of the most popular colleges in the United States, and it sits in a town of less than 100,000 people. I saw people on campus that wanted to be rappers and linking up with people that were majoring in audio production so they could become rappers. I saw people shooting music videos on campus, and for me, the fact that it was way more relaxed than Chicago is what eventually gave me the idea to pick up a microphone and start a YouTube channel. And of course, if you're good with your hands or math, you can just get into a trade, which will pay you more than just trying to get a regular job in the hood. It's not easy though. One important thing you have to know in the hood or anywhere else is when to cut ties with people. I hung with a big crowd of people in high school and in college, but I can't be doing the same thing at 25 that I did at 19. In the hood, you always got one homie that always got a plan. Oh man, we can get rich if we do this, or if we put all our money together, we can do this. Man, listen, stay away from these guys. They all got plans, but no action. I had a dude tell me I was wasting my time going to college and I should just stay in Chicago and be a rapper. The same guy told me I should then be a rapper in college. And I said, all right, you might be on to something, but we need to shoot some music videos. And he said, no, people gotta hear you first. That's how you blow up. And in my head, I was like, no, it's not. Ain't nobody gonna stream your music if they don't know you. TikTok wasn't a thing yet. It was around the corner, but it didn't exist at the time of me being in college, so there was no trending sounds. People like this is not much different than a jailhouse lawyer, which if you don't know what that is, imagine you get locked up for something and you debating whether you want to plead guilty or fight it. Then another guy in the same jail gives you very poor legal advice, but he's so slow, he's standing on it as if he just really told you something. Like when you're guilty of something and you'll get less time just pleading guilty, but this guy convinces you to fight it where they can take you to trial and give your ass the max. For instance, when I was a teenager, me and my friends caught a petty property damage charge because one of us threw a can of pop at a bus. Pretty stupid, but obviously we did it, so we agreed to plead guilty. But my one friend was completely against this, and he said, no man, you don't gotta plead guilty, they ain't got no proof that we did it. And I'm just thinking, nigga, we did it on a main street. There's cameras everywhere, and not to mention that, the bus driver physically witnessed us do it. But guess what? Because we pled guilty and took responsibility, the city agreed to drop the charges as long as we apologized to the bus driver, which we did. And my homie only did so once the public defender told his mom they were gonna drop the charges since it was so petty. But had we listened to him, we would have had to pay the city back $1,200 in damages. And since I mentioned being a rapper so many times, let's make something very clear about the myth in the hood that rapping is an actual way to make it out. Half the kids in the hood that rap are drill rappers, which labels for the most part don't sign. Your only hope is to have some kind of ties to a group of guys from your city that did make it out. Why you think all these guys around Lil Durk, you ain't never heard they music, but they got on OTF chains, they in all the music videos counting money, but these niggas can't rap. It's just nepotism, you get it? And on the other hand, if you from the hood and you just make regular rap songs that's not drill, well, now you just blend in with all of the millions of other regular rappers from the suburbs to the hood. Rappers don't get signed based on talent. They barely get signed for building a buzz. Nowadays, building a buzz won't get you shit but a no jumper interview where Adam don't even pay you. In 2012, Interscope gave Chief Keef a $400,000 advance, $300,000 for an album, another $400,000 just for his friends, and $40,000 just for his cousin. All of this and much more was given to a 17-year-old in a deal that was worth up to $6 million. $6 million. Adjusted for inflation from 2012, that's over $8 million in 2025. Something like this would never happen again, because not only is it improbable now, but it was improbable back then. Party Rock Anthem was the top song when Chief Keef signed this deal. Call Me Maybe was the top song when he signed this deal. Gangnam Style had just come out that same summer, bro. Chief Keef didn't fit into any of these categories, but somehow he signed this huge deal. Your only hope now to make it out with rap is to go viral multiple times, which is hard. Because do you know this guy? He had a song that became trending on TikTok in 2019, but the labels don't care. So unless you're from the south side of Chicago, you probably never even seen him before. You can also try to make yourself an industry plant though, which does actually work. But you gotta be what the industry is already looking for. And this goes for women too, because where do you think Ice Spice came from? Battle rapping underground in the Bronx? Come on, man. In college, she just so happened to meet the son of a label A&R, whose father was also the DJ for the Notorious B.I.G. when he was on tour. And this guy ended up producing all of her early music and getting her in the industry. But did he do it because she was such a talented rapper? Or did he just see dollar signs when he realized he could profit from sponsoring a sexualized female rapper during the rise of TikTok? Even outside of hip-hop, Taylor Swift. Let's say you from the hood or even a small country town, but you want to be a singer. Just do what Taylor Swift did. Or I guess what her mom did. You see, Taylor's parents are successful business people that already had money when she was a kid. So at 11 and 12, her mom took her to visit and meet with record labels. They turned her down, but her mom ended up paying for a talent manager, and this talent manager got Taylor a modeling gig at Abercrombie & Fitch, which led to the manager getting her a chance to make a song for the cosmetic brand Maybelline New York, which led to RCA Records giving her an artist development deal at 13 years old. And they basically developed her until she was able to put out her first album at 16. Now, of course, her talent at playing instruments, singing, and songwriting all helped this work out for her. But if her mom wasn't able to afford a talent manager or didn't have the means to get her into meetings with record labels in 6th grade, we might not even know who Taylor Swift was. And I know that this section of the video is primarily about making it out of the hood through entertainment, but since that's what so many people aspire to, I figured I might as well make this section the longest because I'm not a finance bro. I can't tell you what investment to make that's gonna make you rich because that's not how I made money. In fact, we'd probably lose money together. And that's why you never see me promoting some type of cryptocurrency because I don't even understand all that, bro. Also, never listen to a finance bro because most people that got rich from investments and trading stock didn't learn how to do it from social media content. Some guys taught themselves how to do it, some had mentors, and some just had rich parents that told them what to invest in. To make it out the hood, you have to know what's outside the hood. You can't tell me college is a scam if you've never been. Some people get scholarships and graduate with no student loans and start a promising career. It's not a scam for them. And you can't tell me how to invest if you broke. You better off asking a psychic to tell you the winning lottery numbers. You want to make it out the hood, do something you love and stick to it. Don't listen to people who never tried and don't listen to your hating ass friends. I think my family was looking at me crazy talking about this YouTube stuff and they were only nice to me because they didn't want to crush my dreams. But they probably didn't know I would ever have more than 1,000 subscribers. I kind of thought I would, and thank God. Speaking of that, Jesus. Who doesn't love Jesus? Seriously though, having faith in something goes a long way. I can't tell you what to believe in, but you believe in something, it'll be easier for you to believe in yourself. I do, however, encourage you guys to avoid psychics and tarot card readings, cause come on bro, we're not even gonna play like that. And you know, some people will write a whole book and charge you $20 a copy to tell you what I just told you in this video. But thanks for watching, man, as always, and I'll see you guys next time.